Jerusalem Delivered by Torquato Tasso. 17th Book. Egypt's great host in battle ray forth brought, the Caliph sends with Godfrey's power to fight. Armida, who Rinaldo's ruin sought, to them adjoins herself in Syria's might. To satisfy her cruel will and thought, she gives herself to him that kills her knight. He takes his fatal arms, and in his shield his ancestors and their great deeds beheld. Gaza, the city on the frontier stands of Judah's realm, as men to Egypt ride, built near the sea, beside it of dry sands, huge wildernesses lie and deserts wide, which the strong winds lift from the parched lands, and toss like roaring waves in roughest tide, that from those storms poor passengers almost no refuge find, but there are drowned and lost. Within this town, won from the Turks of yore, strong garrison the king of Egypt placed, and for it nearer was, and fitted more, that high emprise to which his thoughts he cast. He left great Memphis, and to Gaza bore his regal throne, and there, from countries vast of his huge empire, all the puissant host assembled he, and mustered on the coast. Come say, my muse, what manner times these were, and in those times how stood the state of things, what power this monarch had, what arms they bear, what nations subject, and what friends he brings. From all lands the southern ocean near, or morning star, came princes, dukes, and kings, and only thou, of half the world well nigh, the army's lords and captains canst descry. When Egypt from the Greekish emperor rebelled first, and Christ's true faith denied, of Mahomet's descent a warrior, there set his throne and ruled that kingdom wide. Caliph he hight, and caliphs since that hour are his successors named all beside. So Nilus old his kings long time had seen, that Ptolemies and Pharaohs called had been. Established was that kingdom in short while, and grew so great, that over Asia's lands and Libya's realms it stretched many a mile. From Syria's coasts as far as Cyrene sands, and southward past 'gainst the course of Nile, through the hot clime where burnt Syene stands, hence bounded and with sandy deserts waste, and thence with Euphrates' rich flood embraced. Marima, myrrh, and spices that doth bring, and all the rich Red Sea it comprehends, and to those lands toward the morning spring that lie beyond that gulf it far extends. Great is that empire, greater by the king that rules it now, whose worth the land amends, and makes more famous, lord thereof by blood, by wisdom, valor, and all virtues good. With Turks and Persians war he oft did wage, and oft he won, and sometimes lost the field, nor could his adverse fortune aught assuage his valor's heat, or make his proud heart yield. But when he grew unfit for war through age, he sheathed his sword, and laid aside his shield. But yet his warlike mind he laid not down, nor his great thirst of rule, praise, and renown, but by his knights still cruel wars maintained. So wise his words, so quick his wit appears, that of the kingdom large o'er which he reigned, the charge seemed not too weighty for his years. His greatness Afric's lesser kings constrained to tremble at his name, all end him fears. In other realms that would his friendship hold, some armed soldiers sent, some gifts, some gold.